Turn them off again. So it's here, then off to the dwarves. So we'll go to here first. I'm pretty sure at this stage that Castle Cornelia is all going to be the same stuff. But regardless, I just can't shake the feeling that something's going to be different, so I keep kind of coming back every time just to see. But yeah. So all of this is the same. Yeah. So the dwarves are my next port of call, and then there was the kind of sorcerer guys that tell you like the whole, basically the lore, the story of the game in terms of the crystals and their power and stuff. Yeah, so the dancer only takes you so far. I think for the first maybe 4 or 5 hours of the story, she'll help you along. And then after that, it's kind of, okay, you need to do the rest yourself now. So we're gonna go through here again. I think, again, we can probably cut across here. This looks like a dock to me on the map, that's why I came this way. It's not a dock, but... Oh shit, this is Matoya's cave. Anyway, since we're here, why not speak to her, right? You're still here? I don't need you anymore, so be on your way. Yeah, she was completely just rude. Absolute savage. Fine. Yeah, I guess the dwarves are on this side. This is the Chaos Shrine that I'm going to pass here. Let me quickly check out this place, since I'm exploring. Malmond. Okay, this guy's here. Warriors of Light. This couldn't have happened without you. The Earth Smedum... The Earth Smedum? Smedum and Ver is coming back. What? I don't even know what that is. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I heard that the ancients possess something with the power to make ships float in the sky. So we already have it, but now we have to figure out how to kind of power it up. A prosperous civilization thrived in the Northland, now it's fallen into ruin. Okay. We'll keep exploring a little more, just chat to people once again, in case there's something I'm missing. Yep. There is nothing I, the great genius Dr. Dunn, don't know. Yeah, so we... Yeah, he's not actually helping me. I also find it interesting that every single gravestone in the game you can interact with it, but only one of them has like a different message. Yeah, not really sure. I don't think there's anything here other than telling me what I already have. Yeah, all of these shops only have the shopkeeper. There's not much point. So this is also a no-go. But the dwarves have been my main kind of destination if I can bloody find them. I think. I don't remember where the dock was. Yeah, it's there. I guess there isn't a dock near it. Alright, let's head back towards the dwarves. I'm hoping they have a little something. It's not like there's a huge amount of places in this game, so... One of them's got to have something. Lally ho. Yeah, so let's talk to the smithy boy. Yeah, okay. I'm looking for some levistone. It's supposed to be an amazing material that makes things float in the air. Yeah, so that's what I mean. I think since these guys are talking about levistone, I think this is the right place. Need to find this chap again. Where is he? Where's Smithy? Wasn't he here? The Earth is back to how it was before. I thank you, Warriors of Light. Okay. Right, Smith. If only I could have some of the legendary metal adamantite, I'd be able to craft such a magical sword. No. So, not sure. So this is the bit where I'm just like, well, come on, man. Like, what else do you want me to do? Have this, a mysterious rock that floats in the air. Does that mean that, like, it already works? Like, it's in my possession, so I don't need anyone to, like, modify the ship or anything? Yeah, not sure. He literally says that he's looking for levistone. We have it in our inventory, and it's, like, nothing. I think that's the only kind of thing I don't really like. It's just not, that's not intuitive game design. It should be like, oh, you have some levistone, why don't you try doing this? Or why don't you take it to this guy? Or something, you know? Just the fact that nothing happens even though you're literally sitting on it is kind of silly. So, yeah, unfortunately, as does tend to happen with these earliest Final Fantasies, sometimes you can just get stuck and you don't know who to speak to or where to go to next, and it wastes you a lot of time. He's looking for adamantite, which obviously I don't have. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do, the only other thing I can think of is that basically as long as it's in your inventory it already works, like there is no kind of smart guy who ends up modifying your ship so that it can fly using the levistone, and you just go to where you need to go and then it automatically just flies or whatever. So that's the only other thing I can think of, really. I mean, I've basically been everywhere else. What about places like Elfheim? What would be the point? I guess since I am so close to Elfheim, I'll pay it a quick visit. It's basically the only other settlement I haven't been to at this point. And then I'm going to head up north and see what happens. There you go. By the power of the levistone, a great sail rises into the sky from the sand sea below the crescent. Yeah. See, that's the kind of thing I like. This is the kind of the pros and cons of these very early Final Fantasies in a nutshell. You literally have a guy who says, I'm looking for levistone. You have the levistone in your inventory. He says nothing, he does nothing. He doesn't help you with anything. Doesn't give you a hint, doesn't give you a tip, nothing. And you're supposed to figure it out. And there's one guy in the bottom corner of the world where if you forgot about this guy and his whole prophecy thing, then you could be, like, if you don't have, let's say, encounters and all that kind of stuff, you could be spending hours just traveling around the world figuring out what the hell to do next. But this guy tells you a very specific way to do it that you probably wouldn't have done yourself. So, yeah. A great sail rises into the sky from the sand sea below the crescent. So that's very good information. I think with that we can move on. So good thing I visited Elfheim, right? Let's just visit the castle as well anyway, since we came all this way. Okay. Now, let's have a look at this place that they're talking about. The sand sea below the crescent. There it is. Question is, how do we get there? I think I'll turn encounters on again soon, once I begin this bit properly. Yes, I think it begins from here, basically. The encounters and stuff might change here, so it's worth stepping into this bit. So it's taken me a little bit of time, but we've revisited some spots, and at least I still found it organically without having to look it up. And turning encounters off saved me a lot of time and frustration as well. So I'm not sure I love the way that it was done, but hey. Old school Final Fantasy definitely has that kind of flavour, and it is a double-edged sword, I think. Like, if you happen to already go to Elfheim before a lot of those other places, before you even went back to, let's say, the guy who wanted the Levistone, you could potentially be like, oh, that's so great, like, this guy, you know, he gives you the little clue that you need, and, you know, it was so nice I managed to find him and that kind of stuff. But the path that I end up taking ended up being a bit more of a frustrating one. So I think everyone's mileage kind of varies depending on what you kind of encounter first. Okay, let's head towards this place. Good start. So still the same enemies. I am dipping into forest now and then just in case something interesting happens, but... Anaconda. Okay. Still think I'll probably be fine like this. Yep, Locke did even more damage once again. Right, okay. Here we go. Nice, there we go. I thought my ship was getting an upgrade. We just got a brand new airship. That's dope. Nice. Excellent. Yeah. New music. I'm not sure I love this track. I think I like the overworld music better than this particular one. But I think what I will do, I'm generally just going to fly around the world a bit and see what's still to come. So we do have a few things like this now, for example. That's kind of cool. So we're going to have to make our way through these to end up here. And this is where the game probably... This is like the final continent. Oof. Yeah, something's going to be appearing here. Probably. Ah, nice cool waterfall there. So still definitely plenty to do. It's definitely notably shorter than a lot of the Final Fantasies that came after it, but again, pretty tight, and in general it has like a nice structure to it. It's very... If you look at the world map, it's just so neatly and nicely designed. It has such a flowing nature to it. I think it's still very cool. It makes it obviously kind of a bit open world and a bit linear at the same time. So I think they've struck a pretty nice balance with that. Oof. Yeah, so this is one of the places that we saw in the intro. I think we basically go all the way here and begin our journey. But how do we know where we can land? How does that work? Is it one of these where... I swear, wasn't there a Final Fantasy where you basically could kind of have one attached to the other and stuff and kind of take them both along with you or something crazy like that? Whatever it is, it's not this one. So that's it, we're stuck. We can't land. We need a heliport. Where is the heliport in this game? So, I mean, we got it on top of the desert, but we're not allowed to even land it back in the desert. What about on settlements? No. Interesting. Not quite the star I was hoping for. Aha, you can land... Oh, okay, so you could just land on standard grass. But you have to kind of find a pocket. That's interesting. Okay. I still want to head back, but it wasn't letting me do it here. Yeah, and the way that this bit is all covered, it's kind of interesting. It looks to me like they deliberately don't want you landing there. Here I can't land. So you can't land on marsh. It has to be like just clear green grass. Interesting. Yeah, all of this just seems kind of inaccessible to me right now. So, okay, I can land here. It's so weird, I have to run all the way down there. I just don't know if there's a way to kind of move it, like, you can be sensitive enough to just move it to a spot. Like here, you should be able to find a spot to land, surely. I want to come to this settlement here, basically. But the game just won't let you. It's a bit of a trek to get down there. Fine. Yeah, no landing spot here either. And there's no docks, so I'm kind of forced to use this thing. So I think I should land near a settlement to get myself started. If I land here, then I have to go all the way down through the forest, and the only way back is to run all the way to the ship again. So I should probably start here. This seems the most intuitive place. The last thing I will do is just check this little bit here. This is kind of curious. It's almost like an extension of... Yeah, it is an extension of that bit. That's weird. Okay. Let's begin here. What is this place? Gaia. Cool. Classic Final Fantasy name. This is Gaia. Outsiders often call our town the Eye of the Hawk. To our south is an ancient city known as the Wing of the Hawk. Okay. Yeah, that was going to be the other place I was potentially going to stop, but that might still be our first port of call. And there's a dancer here, so again, we have someone new to probably help push things forward a little. Have you visited the Wing of the Hawk? I can't understand a word they say there. We'll leave the dancer till last. A fairy was living at our spring, but I haven't seen her lately. I wonder what's happened to her. My dad was always telling me how the castle to the west was a place to test your courage. We will definitely be doing that. A courageous bunch we are. They say a special water called Oxy Ale gushes from the bottom of our spring, but only fairies can draw it out. Okay, so we're going to have to rescue a fairy here. Let's see if there's any new items. Nope. It's good. I'm still curious when we're going to get access to any new jobs, because I swear they said something about like there's like the master and stuff like that, but I might be completely wrong about that. Maybe that was a different game. There was a scholar studying the Lufenian language, but I can't seem to recall his name. Oh wow, this is a big town. Sheesh. Just to make sure, this is going to be the recovery artist, right? Yeah, screw him. He made us pay. I caught the fairy, so I figure she's mine to do with as I please. What's the big deal? So I sold her to the caravan. So what? Sold her to the caravan? What does that mean? Doesn't sound good. Yeah, I think that's the end of this place. But this is the biggest town that we've had in the game so far. Yeah, this is cool. It's like a proper kind of area in and of itself. The spring is in here. But not much we can do for now. Let's have a look at the spell shops. Given how expensive the previous set were, we're going to burn through this money very quickly. 30,000! Oh my god. I think first I want to look at the weapons and armors and stuff. I think we are due a bit of an upgrade. Oh, we have another witch here. Busy, busy, busy! That broom's always trying to weasel its way out of its chores. I don't know what to do with it. See, this guy... Legends say the sky people could soar through the sky and build castles above the clouds. Oh man, that's so cool. I always love shit like that. So hopefully something will happen and we'll get to go above the clouds and there's maybe another continent or world or something above the clouds. That'd be super cool. There is a tower in the Yarnikum desert that no one can enter. Some people think it's nothing but a mirage, so it's called the Mirage Tower. Okay. No one can say for sure though. I'm just going to call it the Mirage Tower region. I'm not going to try to use the other name. So we had level 7 spells that were worth 30,000. Oh my god. Stops time and paralyzes all enemies. That's super powerful though. I like that. Banishes enemies. So these are all kind of insta-kill moves. Nice. Oh man, I've got some decisions to make. But I think those, I'd rather just probably get some new weapons and stuff first. We've been sitting on the same stuff for a long time. So hopefully there's something new here. Is that not for... Who is that for? My guess would have been it's for Locke, but... Okay. 40,000, holy mother, that's so expensive. Guards against instant death. I feel like that's a place to start. At least that will improve some defenses here. $24, $24, $26, $60. I think for now I'd probably rather spend my money. I'm not going to spend all of it, you know what? Because like when you're exploring around, I feel like you find enough chests and that kind of thing. Yeah, at least get a little bit of our money back with this stuff. So I think we'll come back a bit later for that stuff. But this one, like, it doesn't even show that you can use it. So maybe there's something else that's going to be happening here. Maybe there's a job change, like a class change, something like that might help. Let's have a look at the white mage spells. Right, holy damages all enemies with holy light. So something that does damage, I think, for the white mage is always good. Oh, I don't have level 8 yet. Wow. Wait. 1, 2, 3. We do. We have 4 level 8 slots. So I think we're going to get new classes potentially. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Okay. So I think I was right. Like you will get an upgrade of your classes that maybe gain access to higher level magic. So now it's starting to make more sense. So these, what we're going to see in these shops, they're the highest ones we can get for now. Yeah. Oh, nice. I think I'm just going to get this one. Oh, we can't even learn these. Wow. I did not realize. Okay. Since I saw the spell slots, I thought, well, surely they can learn them. But the answer is no. Fine. Okay. Let's speak to the dancer now. I don't believe it. You're outsiders, aren't you? How did you make it this high in the mountains? Can you fly or something? Nah, that's impossible, right? Nothing impossible about it. But it's probably going to cost a lot at this stage, 500. We'll just do a quick one. And then I think we should probably head south, no? It's talking about the Hawk Tour place. We should probably go there. Yeah, so I think across here, we've already been to the water there. Yeah, so I think we've spoken to everyone and visited everything so far. Let's get out. Just makes me think, should I was saving some money potentially for some of the spells, but maybe I should get slightly better armor for at least one or two of them. This just costs a lot, man. You know what? I think I'm going to spend all of my money here. I can probably make 6k back. It only gives me a +9. I'm actually going to I'm going to leave the white mage. Maybe I pick one of them up in the chest, and then I can just equip that. She's got good HP, man. I really don't need it that much. But we'll see how that goes. But I think it's probably a bit better. But I thought maybe we could get an upgrade to these. Unfortunately, we can't. But clearly that means we're going to get some new jobs soon. So I think that's quite exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Alright, let's throw in a new save, I think. And now we have to make a choice of how to proceed. Like these bits, if we want to, we can go in there, but I don't think that's the right play right now. It's a little bit bummed that we just can't land anywhere in here. Like this one and stuff, these should just be allowed. But I think they want you to make a long old trip here. Oh well, we have encounters off if we need it. So I'm going to head back up here. And we are going to make the long journey south to see what we can find. I guess we do have the canoe with us, so we can kind of cut across a bit, at least. Alright, here we go. Hopefully some new enemies, some new situations, and we'll see how we do. With Vivi still on 294 HP. It's bad. Alright, Sandworm. Let's see how the fire does. 271, one hit KO. 244. Nice, level up immediately. Big HP boost, more strength, more stamina, more luck. Locke refuses to get more HP. Terrible growth. Yuna, look at her go. Wow. Yeah, so we still have this.